Ever feel like no matter how hard you try, your marketing just isn't clicking? What if I told you there's a simple shift that could make your customers feel like you're speaking directly to them? Sounds good, right? Here's the thing. The problem isn't always your product. It could be how you're presenting it. Today, we are going to show you that crafting a killer marketing message is way easier than you think. Firstly, it's not always about the features. It's about the feeling. Contrary to popular belief, good marketing isn't about using fancy words or flashy slogans. It's not about cramming every single feature into one sentence. Nope, it's much simpler than that. The truth is, people mostly remember the stuff that cuts through the noise, the things that hit them on an emotional level. So instead of overwhelming your audience with details, focus on deeply connecting with them. The moment they feel understood, your message is already halfway there. On our team, 2 of us are huge Nike fans. One of us rocks a pair of Jordans at least once a week. If you ask me why I have so many pairs of Jordans, I could give you the usual answers: comfort, style, whatever. But honestly, that's not the real reason I'm hooked. It's the message. Nike doesn't waste time telling me about the foam density or the tech in their soles. Instead, they make me feel like I'm already an athlete. Like every time I lace up, I'm part of something bigger. Secondly, know who you're talking to. A lot of marketing messages fail because they're trying to speak appeal to everyone. When you talk to everyone, you end up connecting with no one. Great marketing starts with knowing exactly who you're talking to. As Alan Dibb likes to say, you must know your market intimately. It's not about casting a wide net, hoping to catch whatever's out there. It's rather about targeting the right people, the ones who actually care about what you offer. Think of it like planning a party. You wouldn't invite your entire contact list, right? You'd invite the people who'd have the best time, those who get your vibe. The same goes for your marketing. You need to obsessively know your ideal customers, their needs, their interests, and where they hang out. Only then can you create a message that feels personal, like it's made just for them. For example, if you own a boutique fitness studio, don't try to appeal to everyone who wants to get fit. Focus on busy professionals who value quick, effective workouts. Find them on LinkedIn, partner with local offices, and highlight how your classes save time without sacrificing results. When you know your audience, your message clicks instantly, and they will feel like you're speaking directly to them. Having understood your target audience, now speak to their mind to grab their attention. I'm into the outdoors, and like most people, I often scroll past social media ads without a second thought. But when an ad pops up showcasing the latest hiking gear, something shifts. Suddenly, I am glued to the screen. Why? Because it speaks to my passion for exploring the great outdoors and naturally primes my brain to engage. As Robert Cialdini writes in Persuasion, to be influential, you need to set the stage. That's the magic of effective marketing. When you resonate with what your audience already cares about, you don't have to fight for their attention. They'll naturally lean in because you've set the stage for a connection. Think about Patagonia. They don't just sell outdoor clothing and gear, they champion environmental responsibility. By showcasing stunning imagery of nature and stories of their commitment to sustainability all over their website, stores, and adverts, they prime consumers to associate their brand with adventure and eco-consciousness, making outdoor enthusiasts eager to buy in. So, align your message with their interests and watch your engagement soar. Creating urgency without being pushy. We've all seen those act now or limited slots ads, right? Sure, they might catch your eye for a second, but let's be real. They're overused and most people tune them out. So how do you create genuine urgency without sounding desperate? It's simple. Instead of pressuring people with countdowns, focus on what they stand to lose by not acting. People are more motivated to avoid losses than they are to chase gains. Instead of saying, "This deal ends soon," you could say, "The longer you wait, the further behind your competitors you'll fall." You're not pushing them, you're just showing them the cost of doing nothing. And that's way more effective than the former. Trust is key, and it doesn't come from fancy promises. It comes from being real. One of the fastest ways to lose your audience is overselling. You know those wild claims like, "This will change your life in 24 hours." Really? Real trust comes from transparency and proof. Be upfront. Admit that no solution is perfect, but explain why yours works. Show real-world examples. Companies, people, anyone who's used your product and found success. People believe what they see. But here's the catch. It's not just about stats and numbers. It's about communicating the emotion. As Seth Godin said, marketing is no longer about the stuff you make, but the stories you tell with them. Share stories of people who faced the same struggles as your audience and how they overcame them. We're wired for stories. They create a deeper connection. If your audience can relate to the people in your stories, you've already won. Remember, facts tell, but stories sell. Lastly, learn to make it stick. The best marketing messages don't just inform, they transform. They stay with your audience long after they've heard them. So how do you create something that lasts? Keep it simple and concrete. Your message should be clear but also vivid, something your audience can picture. Instead of saying, "We help businesses grow," replace it with, "We help businesses grow by adding 30% more leads every month." Now it's real. They can see it, feel it, and then believe it. But to really stand out, you've got to mix things up. As Chip and Dan Heath said in Made to Stick, the most basic way to get someone's attention is this: break a pattern. Following the same old formula isn't going to cut it. You've got to hit them with something unexpected. For example, instead of saying, "We offer the best customer service," you could flip the script and say, "We're so committed to customer service that if you're not satisfied, we'll work for free until you are." It's bold, it's different, and it makes people pause and think, "Wait, what?" That moment of surprise is what grabs their attention and makes sure your message sticks. So, now that you know how easy it can be to craft a solid marketing message, what's holding you back? You don't need to overthink it. Just focus on what your audience really wants and make them feel like they're missing out if they don't act. Take what you've learned. Focus on feelings over features. Really get to know who you're talking to, and then speak directly to their minds to grab attention. Rethink that message you've been stuck on. Make it simple, clear, and mainly client-centric. It should stick and resonate with your specific target audience. You'll see the impact right away. Also remember, it's not just about what you say, it's about how they hear it. Create urgency without being pushy. Build trust through transparency, and make your message memorable. So, what's that one thing you're going to change today to connect better with your customers? Let us know in the comments, and drop a like if you found this video valuable. Until next time, my friend, we're here to see you and your business evolve.